A Georgia knucklehead was arrested for stealing a bus and then taking it for a joyride. But he still showed himself to be a pretty good bus driver as he continued to make the stops.
I like this guy.
Gotta let people off,
Yeah.
Gotta pick people up. The 28-year-old got on the city bus in Atlanta, and he didn't have enough money to pay the fare. So when he was asked to leave, he refused and then threatened the driver. The driver just walked off the bus to report him to authorities. But while the driver was off the bus and the keys apparently were still in the ignition, the thief jumped in the driver's seat and took off. The man later said his plan was to drive the bus home. I've always wanted one of these. But at one point, he stopped at Waffle House to let some passengers off.
Oh, they were hungry.
Moments later, he drove to a park to check out the holiday light display. It's festive this time of year. But as he tried to leave the park, he got stuck because he couldn't figure out how to put it in reverse.
Oh, man.
This bus ain't backing up. That's when police caught up to him and placed him under arrest.
Oh, man.
He made all the stops, though. Good for him.
You know what? He was working off his lack of pants.
Hey, exactly. I'll work a little for this bus ride. Police have busted up a drug trafficking operation that was being conducted out of a barber shop after they were tipped off by one very telling clue. All of the customers seen going in and out of the shop were bald and beardless. Yes, investigators thought there was something fishy going on at this barber shop, but they had no firm leads until they started noticing a large number of men seemingly going inside for haircuts who, despite their lack of hair.
Oh, my God.
Upon further investigation, law enforcement discovered many of these customers weren't there to have a shave and a haircut.
Huh.
They were there to buy drugs from the shop's owner. A raid turned up all sorts of drugs and paraphernalia. 55-year-old owner was arrested and is awaiting sentencing. It was a bald-faced, lying barbershop. No hair, no beards. And a man trying to kill one single cockroach inadvertently turned into a firebug when he blew up his own apartment. The epic pest control fail goes like this. Sometime before midnight, the 54-year-old man spotted one solitary cockroach inside his apartment. Yep. Well, you know, where there's one, there's many, right?
There's thousands.
Oh, sure. If there's one, there's many. He sprayed a massive amount of insecticide to wipe out the critter. Minutes later, an explosion went off, blowing out a balcony window.
Oh, my.
The unfortunate resident suffered a minor injury in the blast, police said, but it'll be okay. Good news, no more cockroaches.
Was his name Ted? Wasn't it Ted? Wasn't that the name of the cockroach movie, Ted? What was you remember?
What was that movie?
Yeah.
You're talking about the MTV spinoff?
Yes.
Was it Ted? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was
What
Ted.
if it was Ted's apartment or something like that?
Was it?
Oh.
Tom.
Tom's
apartment?
No.
Tim. Tom.
I gotta Google.
I want to say Tom's apartment.
Tom's apartment?
We're stuck now, aren't we? Are you Googling? How fast can you Google? All right, here we go. Let's time Mel. How fast can Melanie Google?
Joe,
that's
Joe's
right. All right.
apartment.
Oh man, we're both wrong.
Darn.
All right.
How did I come up with Ted?
Ted.
Bill
Tom.
Like Ted.
Tim. All right. What we do have is Joe's apartment.
What's his name, Joe?
Yeah. If you don't like roaches, you definitely don't want to watch that movie. You'll never sleep again.
My pun just fell flat. It
I
was
didn't
crushed.
catch it.
It was
What'd you say?
stepped on. Because I messed up the name.
Yeah, you did. All right, those are your knuckleheads. You can find those stories wherever you find us on social media. Just look for Mel and Scott in the morning. Joe's apartment. God, I'll never forget that movie.
Oh.
All right, moving right along.